Good morning. Thank you for joining us for another coffee talk about travel. I'm super excited to be back again. My name is Susan Walker, and I'm franchise owner of Expedia Cruises here in Red Deer. So we're super excited, as I said last week, that the COVID testing is no longer required to get back into Canada. So that has definitely made it easier for all of us to travel and not as expensive as well. So travel is rebounding quickly, and we're here to give you all the newest trends and new travel companies and portions of them that are coming into interpretation after these last 2 years. So I'm super excited to have my very good friend Kent from Exodus Travel here. Welcome, Kent.
Hi, everyone. Hi, Susan. Thanks for having me back.
Yeah. It's been a while. So it's so happy that you have time to talk to everybody about the new division, I guess is probably what is called, of Exodus Travel, that I'm super excited about.
So we just launched our new product, if you will, Premium Adventures. So it's taking, some already incredible trips around the world and kind of taking them a step up, especially with some really, really beautiful, unique accommodation, extra inclusions, some top-notch guides, some specialty guides as well. Some of our good friends, whether they be in photography or you may see them on TV programs or what have you. A little bit kind of a more luxury take on our typical Exodus Travel small group and sustainable trips around the world. So we're really excited that we just launched those and are getting the word out here.
Yeah. So we're super excited that we're the first ones in our area to get you on to talk about it. So I love adventure travel. It's something that is for me is a great way to travel and really get immersed in the culture. But I also kind of like having those nicer hotels and being pampered a little bit. And that's exactly what Exodus is offering, correct?
Absolutely. So again, typically, you'll have clients that travel. And I think in the last few years, especially, we haven't had as many opportunities to go abroad or to do a trip of a lifetime that, a lot of people will save and plan for years. And then things became a little derailed in the last few years. So now that things have been opening up and it's getting a little bit easier to get out there and get on a plane and come home, those people that had trip plans are saying, you know what, I kind of put that money away, or hopefully they had a little bit of a budget for it. They've saved up or even more, and now they can, take it to the next level and, do a trip of a lifetime. That I think that, maybe we take it for granted sometimes that we're able to go on a trip every year. And because we haven't had a chance to do that, now is the time, we realize life is short. We only have so many opportunities. I have a list that grows, daily. So why not take the opportunity now and go on a trip of a lifetime and do it in a very, very comfortable fashion and stay in some incredible places and see some amazing parts of the world. Now's the time. Absolutely.
Yeah. And one thing about having trips like this already done up for you is you're not wasting your time traveling, trying to book into museums or places, or not knowing where you're going and hassling with transportation and everything else. And with it being such a small group, it's really, really easy to get to know everybody across the world. And so you get to meet friends while you're traveling, which is really a big part of why we travel.
Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely.
So should we show everybody? I think you've got some trips that you guys do. Are we going to highlight some, I think is what our plan is.
Well, yeah, let's see if we can share this here.
Yeah. The technology. So, and then also too, remember, if you've got a group of friends, say that you've got a group of friends of 8 or 10 that have been hanging around with each other, and you're hiking and doing all kind of fun stuff, why not come to us and talk to us about putting together your own group, and we can help facilitate all of that. So there you go, Ken. So you take it away.
Can everyone see this?
I can see it, definitely.
Yay! So this is it. The first time it's been seen by many people. This is our new
I'm
I
honored.
know. Premium adventures, epic stays, incredible experiences. I'm not going to show the video. That's me being chased by the police in Jordan. No, I'm not being chased by the police, but I am the business development manager for Exodus Travels in North America. And this is what we're exploring now. And it's really exciting. So basically, as it says here, the quality of our highly rated Exodus trips with the added extra of unique premium accommodations, exceptional included experiences, and award-winning named guides. So we take care of, all the little, experiences, and like you said, the visits and the transportation and accommodation, transport luggage, all of it is taken care of. You're with a nice intimate group. You get to have so much more free time to explore the area you're on and do it many different styles. And we'll go through a few of the trips that we're really excited to present here as we go forward. And again, hand-picked. These are hand-picked by our team across Exodus. So you'll have some of our expert named leaders. So we'll actually give you the information on that leader, so you'll know that you're traveling with an expert. And they'll give you the kind of the best of the destination, the best kept secrets, delicious regional cuisine. And these are local legends. You'll see Valerie in the bottom there, one of my favorites. She leads groups in the Himalayas in search of the elusive snow leopard. And Paul Goldstein, famous wildlife photographer, he's just been up in the Arctic filming polar bears in the wild with us on some of our expeditions. So that is important. What is also important is putting nature first by reducing our carbon footprint, supporting a bunch of rewilding projects and conservation projects across the globe, and as part of our new kind of sustainable movement that's been growing year on and year out, and making it more of a significance to how we travel as a conscious traveler. So here are some of the trips. And I won't spend too much time on them because I just want to give you a little snippet, and then you can always contact you and your team at Expedia in Red Deer there, and then find out more and get excited about these trips. So Italy continues to be an amazing destination to go to, one of my favorite places on earth, and it's one of our top destinations. And one of them here is the classic Dolomites. So beautiful, right on the Austrian border, spectacular peaks, incredible walking and hiking in this area. And you'll see from these images, and just a beautiful place to go. And, yeah, exactly. Come back at the end of a beautiful day walking in the Dolomites in northern Italy, and then stay in this incredible hotel with a spa, pool, sauna, incredible local cuisine. It doesn't get much better than that. Spectacular. And some of our staff have done this trip and absolutely love it. One of my favorite destinations in the world, and actually my first trip I traveled with Exodus was to Jordan. So this is very similar to the trip I did, but at a very different level, a much higher level, and you'll see why. So this is the classic sites of Petra, the Wadi Rum, with the amazing Bedouin culture and hospitality. You get to see the Red Sea, the Dead Sea, and stay in our dome tents in the UFO camp in Wadi Rum. So I slept around a fire, which I absolutely loved, under the stars in the Wadi Rum in the desert. This is where clients will be staying.
Wow, okay. I like fires, but this is my
not bad.
Yeah, that's lovely.
Not bad. So next time I go to Jordan, I'm staying in one of those for sure. And just a really amazing. Jordan is one of my most favorite places on earth. The people, the culture, the history is rich. Just a fabulous place to go. And the colors of the desert and the rocks, stunning, absolutely stunning. And just showing some of the properties here in Petra on the Red Sea. You'll see another one. We just had a big presentation by George Karunis, a good friend to Exodus. He's one of our expert specialized leaders. You can see him on Angry Planet. He's one of those storm chaser gurus that is splashed across TV. He actually just did a presentation with one of our local guides on Turkey. Again, Turkey is phenomenal. I don't know if you've been there, Susan, but
I have been there, and I would go back. Don't usually like going back, repeating countries, but yeah, Turkey has so much to offer. Right?
And I'm dying to go back. And after I saw this presentation, it brought back all the vivid, memories and images from when I was there. Just the food is amazing. Again, the culture, going into the markets in Istanbul and Cappadocia on foot and by balloon. There's nothing better, and you'll get to experience a hot air balloon over this incredible ancient area and culture, and stay in one of these beautiful cave hotels. This is it.
Goodness, really?
How about that? Not bad.
not bad. It's this way to step it up. That's nice.
That is the difference, and this is why the premium adventures we're going to see a lot of interest in these, and again, you can just see from the images why you would want to go on a trip and enjoy. Just beautiful. Costa Rica, again, I think all of us right now, especially if you're here in Alberta, we're getting the last grasp of winter, holding on for dear life. Don't we all wish we could be in Costa Rica? But Costa Rica has something for everybody, and that's why I love it. This is Pura Vida, Costa Rica. It's got wildlife. It's got amazing nature. It's got thermal pools. You can do whitewater rafting, surfing, have some downtime on the beautiful beaches. So this one, again, we stay in some incredible smaller boutique resorts. Fabulous place to go. Great for families, great for couples, great for multi-generational families and groups. We do quite a few groups to Costa Rica as well.
Yeah.
And then going to South America, Susan, which is a stunning part of the world. And again, I didn't have the luxury of doing Peru on the Amazon riverboat myself. But the Zafiro is a luxury riverboat. Small. Again, these are small ships. You're not a lot of people on here. And you get time on to explore the Amazon by foot as well with our special naturalist guides. And we do, take care of all the incidentals on this trip. So starting and ending in Lima, which I can always suggest some fabulous restaurants there at opportunity to live there and absolutely love it. So we fly you in and out of Lima to the base of Iquitos, and then you do your Amazon riverboat from there and exploring the best of the flora and fauna in that area on this small ship. And again, the rooms with the view of the Amazon. I don't think a lot of people here have said they've done it this way, and I certainly haven't, but it would be an amazing opportunity to go. Egypt.
It's so huge. We were so close. We were like, what?
I know.
Months away.
Yes, we were.
My flight booked and everything, Ken. We were supposed to do this trip
together.
This one, but even still, it's just like,
I know, it brings a tear to my eye. We'll get back there. We will get there. So
I'm holding you to it.
Egypt. Yeah. Oh, Egypt. I know. A big one for us. We do a few different itineraries there. This is the brand new Nile Cruise and Aswan trip, 9 days. So exploring the wealth of ancient monuments and treasures. A 4-night Nile cruise on a 5-star boat, which you're going to see. It's incredible. And we stay in the Movenpick Resort in Aswan, which is beautiful as well. 2 full days in Cairo, exploring the best of the city and Karnak and Luxor temples with your guide, hidden tombs of pharaohs, and the Valley of the Kings. And again, look at this. Again, a lot of people that go to Egypt come away with just going back in time. It's incredible experience to go to Egypt and explore and just learn about the rich history and culture. And you're seeing, if you follow a lot of the news programs or on travel or blogs, or they're unearthing more and more, through their archaeological digs and through the sites that they explore. So much to see and do in Egypt, and do it on a 5-star Nile cruise. Why not?
The only way to go, as far as I'm concerned.
Exactly.
Right?
And then back to South America, to the Galapagos. And, for those that have not been to South America, again, I always put it on top of my list of must places to see: the culture, the food, the people, and most importantly, the landscape. And the, you can see an abundance of wildlife, especially on this trip, the Galapagos voyage, pirates and Darwin. So this is the comfort of the premium MV Evolution. So a perfect opportunity to explore the Galapagos Islands. We do some hiking, we do some snorkeling excursions, and you're not just going to one island. You're doing there's a few different itineraries that visit a few different islands, which kind of are quite distinct in their own right. You'll see a few different birds from here to there, and all on board the beautiful ship. And of course, for photography and wildlife lovers, it is a dream come true and a must for any bucket lister looking to go. And not a bad place. These are nicer than some hotel rooms.
Yes, definitely. Well, and it's all about the activity, right? So
exactly.
Oh,
now we're talking.
Coffee and wine.
So yes. Yeah, if you had Judy and Gary here, my parents, they would tell you all about this trip because they did it.
Okay.
And I don't have the heart to tell my mom that this is the one that's even a step higher, because
Oh,
they absolutely loved their trip, and it was a premium, but this is on another level.
yeah,
And again, for wine lovers, for walking lovers that don't want anything too strenuous, we rated at a level 1, so it's
that
only a
sounds
few.
pretty.
Yeah, it's nothing too much. They're in their 70s. They loved it. So one of my favorite regions of Portugal, the Douro region, great for people that want to have a bit more time than maybe doing a river cruise with Expedia Cruises. It's a great back-to-back trip,
Right.
because you're right there in the heart.
Yeah.
And who doesn't love wine? Who doesn't love great food? The people,
Right.
the warmth of that area, and a fabulous itinerary, which is, like I said, great for those that want to spend a bit more time. Portugal is also a must-see on my list of places to go in Europe, and some fabulous accommodations here, and lots of time spent at wineries doing some wine tasting, learning about the ancient wine history, and port, of course, which is very popular.
Of course.
Susan, what do you think of Vietnam and Angkor in Cambodia?
I had the opportunity 3 years ago to be in Vietnam and Angkor. I've traveled a bit in that part of the world. Yeah, everyone's got to go. Everyone has to go here.
It is too. I think it is. I lived in Australia a number of years ago, and then spent quite a bit of time in Southeast Asia. Absolutely fell in love with the area, and to this day, Vietnam and Cambodia still hold a special place in my heart. And it's just beautiful. So this trip here, a 14-day, which is the perfect amount of time to explore the best of Vietnam, and Angkor, of course, for the famous Angkor Wat temples outside of Siem Reap. And we do a little bit of cycling, which is fun. The charming town of Hoi An, you can get a suit or an outfit made, which is a lot of people do in that, in Hoi An, that area. Ha Long Bay, which is what you see here in the picture, right? For cruising along to see those beautiful limestone mountains and outcrops, enjoying drinking a beverage on the deck at sunset. And of course, Vietnamese food, which is now a massive culinary delight the world over. Everywhere you go, Vietnamese food is at the top of the list of, favorite food. Yeah. So, a perfect kind of encompassing trip to take you through Vietnam and then into Cambodia, ending at Siem Reap and Angkor Wat, which is, to me, one of the top most iconic places to visit in the world.
Absolutely, especially to be there for sunrise. It's an early morning, but that sunrise is just...
With the temples in the back and the colors. Yeah. And some pho. Not pronounced pho, it's pho.
Right.
I was corrected about that years ago, because it still doesn't come naturally, but it is pho.
I know, right? Well, it's just not as easy for us to say.
No.
But yeah, it is so good.
Fresh and delicious, the food there. You come home, and that's the thing too about these trips, is it's about the culinary. I mean, one of the best reasons to travel is to eat, right?
Right. Oh, definitely. Definitely.
Oh, and look at that. Just again, the colors and the temples and the experiences, some beautiful beaches, some incredible stays.
Right.
Ha Long Bay. And then I think this may be one of our last ones, but a trip that I had the pleasure of doing is cycling the Atlantic coast of Portugal. One of my favorite cycling experiences to this day. I absolutely loved it. We stayed in these beautiful accommodations. There's the Literary Man Hotel in Abidos, which is an hour north of Lisbon, one of the most famous library hotels in the world for those that love to read. It's amazing. There's books as far as the eye can see in every room, and dining room, and Mr. and Mrs. Gin cocktail bar, which was lovely, and a few properties right on the beach. Just a beautiful place to stay. And then Nepal, where I'm going to spend my 50th birthday. So that's where I'm going for my 50th. I'm going to do some trekking in the Himalayas. That's what I've decided. And, a very spiritual place, a very important place to not only to Exodus. It's one of the first places we started as a company. We have a very strong community presence there, amazing leaders, and a really special place for a lot of our clients and staff, a lot of community work there as well. So, a good chance to go see Nepal and everything it has to do from a lower level hiking to the very challenging, Everest Base Camp and surrounding area. There's so much to explore in the Himalayas, and we have a number of different trips ideally suited for different levels.
Beautiful. Outstanding.
That's us.
Wow.
Just a snippet.
Right? Yeah, that is so awesome. So I already have quite a few of those. I'm like, I gotta do that. I gotta do this. I gotta do that. So that's so exciting. So as I said before, these are really great group trips. If you've been
Mhm.
working out at the gym with some buds and you guys are, you look forward to seeing each other and you want to go and work, do working out outside of the gym, then come to us and we'll put together a group to any of these destinations. And ladies groups. I'm in the process of
Fabulous.
a ladies group for adventure travel, walking, hiking, whatever the case may be, biking even maybe. So we'll definitely go be looking at this premium part of Exodus Travel. So exciting. So thank you, Kent,
Thank you.
so much. I can't wait to get back out there on this type of traveling. And so prices are out for like 23. So we're ready to book.
Everything is there. So just get a hold of Susan and the team at Expedia Cruises Red Deer. They can always get in touch with me. I'm just up the road in Edmonton. So
I know. So we might have you come down and have a live event again.
I would love to. Yeah, I would love to meet some of the
Yeah.
community and some of your clients.
Yeah.
And
So we will plan that for sure.
there was a quick question, Susan. I just want to quickly, before we go, thank you to Megan. Yeah, level 1 and 2, we have all different levels. So when you look at a trip, we rate them on an active level from 1 up to as high as a 9.
Right.
But a lot of the trips that you saw here today are level 1 and 2. So that means leisurely, and then as they go up to moderate and challenging. So
and we would help making sure that you're put in. We wouldn't put, a challenging one with you if that's not what you want. So we would definitely qualify you and everything else like that. So group sizes, just before we go. So what's the group sizes in this?
So our average group size is 12. Typically, it's perfect. More intimate, lots more time to see and do, to get to know your leader, and to get to know the area. And typically they're kind of in that 12 to 16 range, give or take. Just depending on the
So 6 to 8 couples, that's all you need.
And solo travelers too. Lots of solo travelers, great. And if you want your own room, the single supplement rate isn't too expensive. So you can either match up with a same-sex individual and pay the same rate, or we request a single supplement room and it's reasonable. Yeah.
So really something for everybody. So there's no excuse, everyone, for not taking one of these and get out of your comfort zone a little bit. It feels really good when you do. And then once you do that, you can conquer the world. So thank you, Kent, so much. Really super appreciate that you took your time out to help explain our followers all about this Exodus Travel and your premium division. So once again, everybody, my name is Susan Walker. Thank you so very much for joining us and with Expedia Cruises here in Red Deer. Make sure that you stop by, give us a call, make an appointment, 403-341-0177, or send us a direct message or whatever's the easiest. If you want to, Ken is on standby and he would love to either come down and do a talk with your group or maybe even do a Zoom if that works. So
I would love to.
All right, awesome. So we'll make that a date somehow. So and we'll talk more off record about Egypt. So anyways, thanks everyone for tuning in.
Thank you.
Stay safe, and spring is around the corner. I promise you. Happy Easter.